I've coached more than 150 business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals, ambitious ones, in the last 3 years. Some of them have large, huge businesses, seven figures, entrepreneurs, multimillionaires. And after thousands of conversations with those different clients, what I've started noticing is patterns all over the place, meaning patterns of of people who are successful on the next level and patterns of the clients that weren't doing very well actually. And in this video, I'm just gonna share with you this unfiltered. This is not edited video. I'm just gonna share it as it is with you. And what I'm gonna share exactly is what I've learned exactly from working with those 150 ambitious entrepreneurs and professionals, and what are the patterns that indicates a lot of things about their success. So let's start with the question of, I've prepared a couple of questions. I'm very honest about that. Let me grab some water. Oops. All right, sip of water. So what do my most successful clients have in common? When I think about my most successful clients, I immediately think about the clients that I've worked with the longest. Believe it or not, whenever I've had clients that stayed with me long term, that means they have seen the value a lot with me, and that's why like they want to keep continuing the work. And we've been working together for years, and they've been able to see the value. So weird enough, those people that invested in my coaching a lot are the people who are the most successful between in between my clients and across my clients, and um, they understand the value of the coaching itself. They know like what coaching means. They know what decision making means, because like they are one decision far away from catastrophe or one decision far away from a better future. And they understand the power of habit. They understand that small disciplines on daily basis is what leads to success. On the other hand, like people who haven't been so successful, um, that I worked with, are people who don't like, somehow if they aren't successful, that means they don't understand like the power of the compound effect, the power of the small things, the power of waking up early, like respecting your word, showing up on time, um, performing as high as possible every single day, making sure that you show up in the gym so you stay in the good health. People who haven't been able to stick to those, for sure, they wouldn't be able to see the value of the coaching. And to be honest, like I've been able to grab someone from a person who hasn't been able to see the magic of those small things to a person who can see those. And some of my clients are like that. Some of those successful clients that I've had, they were successful financially, they made it financial, but they weren't able maybe like to keep their finances up there. So an example is one of the clients that I've worked with. She had a lot of anxiety around live trading. She has been learning trading for 1 whole year, and I'm not a trading expert. I want to tell you this, just like so you know, I have nothing to do with trading. Me myself, I'm against it. So I was even skeptical as I started working with her. But I was like, you know what? You want to improve your life. You want to become a high performer. Go to the next level. Let's do it. We just focus on the pillar of high performance. She doesn't even believe in business herself, meaning like she just loves literally to just do the trading and her two jobs. She has two jobs. But with those two jobs, we were being able like to, like as I stepped in, first of all, like we studied her character, her character type, what moves her. And we noticed those small nuances about her. We set the goals, we worked on the goals, we made sure that I'm holding her accountable on those goals, and she's performing every single day. I'm showing up every single day with her, tracking things with her, making sure that she's showing up. And believe it or not, after the first quarter of us working together, around like week 11, week 12, that was the breakthrough for her, because that where she had the gut to move forward and trade. Why? Because she has been able to respect her words for 12 weeks. She has been able to say, I'm going to do this and do it, which has led to confidence. The confidence had led to her like trusting herself that she can go and trade with her big fund. And again, I'm not a trading expert. I'm not telling you to do this. Don't do it probably because she has trained herself like 1 year before that. The crazy thing is she got crazy results. She got insane results because she had a huge account that she's trading with, and she knew what she's doing. She needed me like as a psychological rock beside her. I were like with her. So whenever I would see that becoming she's becoming too greedy, or I lost the word. I was searching for the word greedy. I just remembered it. Maybe she's becoming greedy, or maybe she's just like getting into uh, the revenge mindset of like, oh, I lost, so I'm gonna win now. I would hold her. I would stop her. I would pause her. I was like, no, no. Remember the rules. So I helped her to set those rules, to respect those rules, similar to how she respected the small habits. So she lost a bunch of weight, made a bunch of money, and here we go. It's been for us working together 1.5 years now, and she's rocking. She's making really good money, insane good money. Now she's thinking about like quitting one of the jobs. And I mean, she has fear, and I'm helping her to deal with the fear. I'm the expert when it comes to that. And it's just like lovely seeing her how she has changed her whole life. Like she has lost a bunch of weight. She has been able to become the person that she was dreaming to become at 45 years old. Long story short, lovely. So back to the most successful clients, what they have in common is, first of all, they can accept what I'm telling them. They don't take it to their ego. They are coachable. Yeah. Not all of them are coachable, and even the most successful ones, sometimes they have a huge ego, and you need to communicate and sell what you are coaching in a very good manner, right? Even as a coach, you gotta sell sometimes what you're coaching, because sometimes you're coaching someone and there is a bunch of resistance. So you gotta know like when to step back and try to convince them first. Like, do you see why this makes sense? Can I do it to you? And they were like, yes, let's do it then. All right. So resistance is everywhere. Whether a person is very successful or not, there is resistance. For sure, when the more authority you have, um, the more people trust you and allow you to do the coaching to them. Also, at the same time, when it comes to trust, you build trust with them. Like after a while. So after a while, with working with someone, you start knowing like what are their buttons. So this is when it comes to successful clients, generally speaking. So what else do they have in common? What do my successful clients have in common? It's a very good question. Just on the top of my mind, I'm trying to answer it. I feel patience, although one of my successful clients, she wasn't that patient, but I would remind her to be patient, and then she would be. But I would say patience to a certain level. A lot of ambition, for sure. Because like all of my successful clients, real successful one, they are ambitious. They want to achieve things. I've had also very successful clients that, um, I mean, stick very long to my coaching, etc., and they've done crazy things. But sometimes the ambitious wasn't also that high. um, but since it's been a while for me, that just like positioning myself like uh, as an expert to work with ambitious entrepreneurs and professionals. I've been attracting those, and I love working with ambitious people that have huge visions. And I can tell you that there are two types of those: someone who have those visions and kind of started like taking action, radical action, and someone who's just like have those ambitions, believe in them strongly, but they aren't doing things about it. So you feel like it's fake. And I've worked with those people too, and it wasn't that good. Yeah, like we got them to a certain level, we got them to a better level, but they wouldn't last. Somewhere on the road, they'll just like, um, they'll close the chapter and that's it. I mean, no wonder, right? Like, because if someone isn't successful, meaning like they wouldn't maybe somewhere on the road be able to afford the coaching, and that's understandable, right? Like that's why I don't work with anyone. All right, let me just like keep going and be open about things as they are. What do ambitious people consistently struggle with? uh, even successful ones, like insanely big goals in a very short term. They want to achieve insane big goals short term. And I feel sometimes that's too much. If you have like, sometimes it's too much and you gotta step back, it burns them out. I've had also this agency owner, she got started, she got insane results in a couple of weeks, insane results we got together, but she wanted more. Then she put more expectation on herself, more expectation on the coaching, more expectation on everything. I was like, you are doing good. She's getting times two, times three the ROI from the coaching anyways. And the only issue with her is that she was just like she had incredible, insanely big ambitions, and she was still having a 9 to 5 job, refusing to pause the 9 to 5 job, but also at the same time not willing to give the business everything. So to be honest, I've had this decision in my life too, and as I reached a level where my 9 to 5 was kind of holding me back, I decided to burn the boats and go to the business. And some people wouldn't do it. You just like gotta accept that also as a coach. So I've accepted that not everyone can do that. But when it comes to the struggle that even successful people have, sometimes like most of people like create a huge big goal and they want to achieve it and they have expectation to achieve it, and they don't achieve it, and then the life feels miserable afterwards, right? And that's why like ambitious goals are fantastic. 10x is great, but 10x, why Grant Cardone didn't tell you to achieve like 10x within months? Yeah, like not everyone also is Grant Cardone. Not everyone can perform on that level, expect from themselves 10x in 6 months. Like 10x in 6 months, that means if you are making 1,000, you gotta make 10,000. If you're making 10,000, you gotta make 100,000, which is possible, but you gotta work for a while for that and try it once and fail, and then try it twice and fail. Or that's at least what I think. That's at least what I think. Because otherwise, burnout is literally just after this 10x goal that you fail with. I'm not telling you not to aim big, but I've noticed that a lot of people aim huge, insanely huge, and sometimes the problem is not like to aim bigger. For a lot of successful people, it's just like to. It sounds crazy, but just like to be a little bit more realistic. Like to expect more when it comes to the next 10 years, next generation. But time frame wise, don't put a lot of pressure to achieve something in a certain time if that thing needs more time. Like Warren Buffett has this insanely nice quote. Hopefully, I'll try to my best to say it as it is. That if you have a woman, she needs 9 months to bring a baby to the world. She's pregnant. If you go and sleep with 9 other women, the 9 other women will bring you each one kid, one child within 9 months. But you will not be able to influence the 9 months period or the 7 months period of this woman, no matter how many women you sleep with. You get me? There are things that just like need a certain amount of time. And acquisition systems, they need time to be like you need to run them, see the numbers, get the feedback from the market. It's not something that you just like do this and you get it. There is a chance that you run an outreach and you get the results directly from it, but probabilities are it wouldn't work from the first time. You run it, you get feedback, people will tell you like your content sucks. Similar to how I mentioned to you in the last video, right? Like my prospect told me your content sucks. Okay, feedback, nice, let me improve. For sure it's hard. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna like have a tough dinner, just eat the dinner, sleep. But I wake up then with a new energy. I know, okay, I gotta improve on that feedback. It's legit, right? So back to the point. What's the point? Is like dream big, aim huge, but don't be extremely rush and harsh to yourself afterwards if you don't achieve it in that certain frame. And instead, maybe just like try it again. So you aim for it for this quarter. If you don't achieve it, you keep it as a goal for the next quarter. You keep it for the third quarter. And after having it for 3 quarters after each other and without noticeable progress, that's where you can say, like, you know what, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But before that, it's too soon to judge. And by the way, like this is just like general thought that I've shared with you. Some things might need way more time. Like a lot of businesses, they just like to make it easier for you. my business, right? Like since 2019, I've been trying to make money online, and I've been able to make like a couple of $100 here, $100 there. Right now, we are in 2026. From 2029 till 2023, I've made like small money, like small, like I wouldn't count it, a couple of thousands for the whole year, like maybe 1,000 in 2019, another 1,000 in 2020, 2021 probably nothing. I had a job back then for sure, but the job doesn't count as a job, as a business income. And then 2023, that's where I jumped, to the next level. 2024, doubled that. 2025, hell fucking yeah. 2026, good money. Cool. So things take time. From 2029 to 2023, those are 4 years. After 4 years of work, I started seeing real money. That's 2023. 2024, I was still doing a part-time job. 2025, in the first couple of months of that year, that's where I quit my part-time my part-time job even, and I was able to replace all of the jobs with my business income. That's where I was able to live from my business. 2026, things are better, like I'm growing more, growing further, aiming for more, so I can just not just cover my life. I mean, I've traveled like 7 countries the last year. This year so far, 5, I guess. I travel a lot within Europe. It's just easier, similar to you, like any California state going like to another state. Those are the types of travels that I'm talking about. So yeah, like 2026, I'm being able to do all of those and have something left on the end of the year, and still like grow my business, invest in my business, etc. So what I'm saying, getting back to the point, what do they consistently struggle with? Just like those like the impatience and putting huge goals on extremely unrealistic timeline, and if they don't achieve it, they start feeling like a failure. I feel that's the issue. As long as you are doing it and then you feel a failure for one day and you keep going, okay, fine, do it, just keep doing, right? Keep going. But I guess like a little bit of realism when it comes to timeline helps a lot. That's what I've noticed when it comes to ambitious people. And I guess I'll wrap it up right now for this video right here, because I've been capturing for 18 minutes. So fair enough. I'll continue in the next one. See you.